Okay, here at my house on Lusted, I want everything in this fence trimmed out, cut out, and I want poison sprayed right in the fence so that there's nothing gonna grow like within a foot of the fence. So just remove it, cut it out, pull it or whatever, and then spray it all along this fence, basically all the way down till it gets to the next property. I can mow this area, but I want the fence taken care of, and I want it, like, give me a couple feet on each side of the fence that's mowed and trimmed. That way the easy part's left for me. And this part, this fence right here, and also this fence right here, same thing. On both sides of the fence, I want it cut right up to the fence, and then I want to spray poison right on at the actual fence so that nothing will grow during this 1 foot right here. So take it, you have to move that panel, but like, just, I have trimmed this recently, a couple weeks ago, but you want to trim it right up to the fence. You can leave all this stuff out here. I can mow this with my tractor, but get the couple feet right next to the fence on both sides. Get that, and then over here, basically just cut everything over here on this side. Looking back towards the road here, you just trim the fence here, and then you spray the poison in this fence. You may as well just level all this. You can leave the red bush there, of course, but all the way back till you get back to the yard back there, just all along this fence. Give me this front portion, just do it all the way to the driveway, and then the back portion back past this parking area, just give me 3 feet right next to the fence, and then spray poison right on the fence line. Here at the actual house, I want everything that's growing right next to the house, like within 3 feet of the house, all the way around, completely removed and poisoned. Anything that's growing next to the house, all the way around. There's some obviously huge, well, unless there's a little bush like this, okay, you can leave the red lace leaf maple, but anything else that is mostly just trash, weeds, all the way around the house, all the way up there, all around. Up here we're going through the carport in to look at the backyard. The backyard has lots of piles of lumber in here, but you can't see them. Remember, you're going to do all along the fence in here. Give me 3 feet there, and then you're going to spray dead right at the fence. And there's also a back little fence that goes this way. I want all of the lumber moved out of this yard into where my car is parked over there, into neat stacks of like kind items. So there's like some 4x12s and there's 2x6s, whatever. You can't even see them. Then we can mow this yard down. This is ridiculous. So you may have to do some mowing, but move the lumber out into the paved area back over there so that we can continue to mow. Remember, you're going to do everything, remove everything that's within 3 feet of the house. We're going to spray poison along the house. There's a lot growing back in this back area, all along the house, everything. Okay, along the back side of the house, there are a couple, there's there's a maple right there, a red maple. You can leave that, but trim it away from the house. Trim the branches of this big tree off the roof, away from the house. I don't want it to be hovering around the house. And then remove all the plant life that's within 3 feet of the hot tub over there, all the way around the concrete pad. Totally mow it down there. We're going to spray poison along the perimeter, around the borders. Over here at the barn, give me a perimeter also. Give me 3 feet along, right around here. We're going to spray poison along the base of the perimeter of this building also. So mow everything 3 feet around. And here's some of the lumber. We're going to move all this lumber out here so I can drive my tractor through here and mow. Over here against the fence, there's some blackberry bushes left. I want you to dig those up, not just mow them down, but dig them up. This is the area where you'll stack the lumber neatly, right here where my car is. And then take a look. I want all of this removed, all this plant life removed. And then there's a section right over here. We're gonna go take a look at that right there. Okay, this section right here has blackberries and regular grass, but it also is surrounded by big boulders, so I can't drive my tractor through here. So I need it mowed down. I want the blackberries uprooted, pulled out, dug out. Get rid of all the blackberries in this whole section, and then mow down the grass completely. And I either need to move the boulders or remove the grass so that there's not going to be something to mow in there. Probably moving the boulders is the right plan. We'll roll the boulders up over into just this side of my fence line here. So we'll have the big boulders right here, and that way I can run my tractor through this area. But uproot all the blackberries. And then along this fence, dig up these blackberries completely. I don't want a single thing growing against this fence. And then we can spray poison against this fence. All the way along the fence here. Dig up the blackberries and mow everything else back. Then we'll spray it poison. Okay, here we are on the back side of the barn. Remove all the weeds, pull all the weeds out, especially remember against the barn, against the building, 3 feet of no weeds right next to the barn. We're gonna spray poison against there. And then over here, we have another building, this shed. I want it completely cleared out. Inside there between the shed and the fence out here, and then also completely cleared out right at the fence. You don't need to come into the field, but the shed and the fence area right around here need to be cleaned. Over on the back side of the house behind the hot tub, you see a big gravel pad. Can you pull all the weeds out of that gravel pad? That's what we need to do, just pull those weeds. And then, yeah,